Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Soybean futures rallied 15 cents yesterday morning, only to give it all back at the close. Corn again was a foil over, trading several cents higher early and ending the day 1 to 2 cents higher by the bushel. Corn continues to be under pressure from corn harvest, 61% completed as of last Sunday, and export demands remaining slow. Currently, Brazilian corn is around $1.60 per bushel cheaper than U.S. corn in the Asian markets. Cash corn levels in the western corn belt, where the crop is not as good, are strong, while the eastern corn belt's cash basis levels are generally on the defensive since the crop is much better, and much of that corn, being tributaries to the Mississippi River, is unable to be shipped in a timely manner due to low water levels in the Mississippi. Today's new export report for corn will be important as the trade improves export sales. As John has mentioned repeatedly, whether Russia extends the Ukrainian export corridor past November the 19th is a significant market factor that should be known within the next 20 days or so. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM are closed for Milo all this week. Cargill is open today and tomorrow 7 to 3. The Andersons will be open on Friday 7 to 2. For help marketing your grains, it's Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 800-288-4453. I'm down on the farm's Larry Marble here at the kitchen table with my friend RD from D&D Farm and Ranch. RD, I need a squeeze chute, and I understand that you can hook me up.
Well, yes, sir. We got a fully manual squeeze chute here. It's built well and tough. I'd say Texas tough even. We ordered too many of them, so we're now putting them on special for you. Normally, these chutes would go for $6,000. For any customer that mentions this ad today, we're going to cut that price down to $4,500 for you.
And that's the Maverick Squeeze Chute, D&D's brand. RD's the man to contact. RD, tell them how to get a hold of you.
Reach me here at the office at 830-379-7340. My extension is 161.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value. Weaker in the afternoon by 75 at 97.74. Estimated federal slaughter 1.64 million head through Wednesday. That compares to 1.457 last week and 1.444 million head during the same period last year. As we look at wholesale box beef prices, 57 weaker in the choice in the afternoon report and up 125 in the select. That made the choice box quoted at $260.86 with a $434.78 rib and a $228.60 select with a $315 rib. So you can see the difference between those. The week-to-date cattle slaughter under federal inspection, 384,000 through Wednesday. That's up from the 381 last week and from the 366 we saw during the same period last year. Looks like USDA confirmed light trade at 151 to 152 in the western corn belt, but not enough for a market test, and none changed hands in the south. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Wednesday.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We are on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction, getting ready to have a sale in San Saba, a regular one coming tomorrow Thursday. Ken, what's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. Have right at 1,100 on the yards around 5:30 or so, 6 o'clock. About 300 cows, 13 bulls, rest of them all good calves, yearlings. I kind of figure we'll have that 13, 1,400, maybe 15, kind of that range. Probably around that 14, give or take something. So it looks like a good run. We're starting up for this week's sale, and everything was up starting Monday, so hope it'll continue this week, Larry.
Good. We have one on Saturday also?
You bet. We do have one on Saturday. Got our October best of the best sale, our fall sale. Everything's be 5 years old or younger at the sale. A lot of good cattle rolling in here, getting a lot of them palpated up, shaped up. I think we got around 250 some odd pairs coming, about 800 cows, bred cows that'll be coming, and about, I think, around 750 bred heifers and about 500 open heifers. So good variety for everybody to be here. We will start that sale at 10 o'clock, Larry. All the listings are up on the website already. Get a lot of pictures up there, too, videos and everything of the cattle will be here. And then we'll have a running order up late Friday evening, around 6 o'clock to 7 in that range. If you can't make it up here, we have a live on the internet, too, Larry. If you haven't registered for that, just be sure and register a day or two ahead of time so we can get everything set up for them.
Give us the website and the phone number.
You bet. Website's jordancattle.com, and the phone number is on there also. If you don't remember it or whatever, it's 325-372-5159, Larry.
Ken, we appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did we sell cattle in Fredericksburg?
Oh, we sold good today, Larry. We ended up with, I think it was about $13.50. Market was probably, let's say, 3 to 5 higher on the steers, probably $1 or $2 higher on the heifers, and the cows and bulls, they might have been probably 2 to 3 higher. So I thought we got along pretty good. We sold some of those better kind of 4 to 5 weight cattle up to $1.88 on the steer end, and on 5 to 6 weight cattle up to $1.80, 81, somewhere in there on some of the better end. And then you get into that 6, 7 weight cattle, we kind of sold some up to $1.72. We did have those set of wean steers today that I think they weighed 687 and bring $1.72. So I thought that was awful good. There's a load of them. And then on the heifer mates, kind of that 4 to 5 weight cattle kind of bring up to $1.65, and from a 5 to 6 weight cattle up to $1.56 on the top end. So I thought we got along real well.
Good. Well, what do you think about next week's sales?
Oh, I think we'll get somewhere around the 3 again on the sheep and goat end. It's wheat for hunting season, so some people can clean out the pastures. We sure ought to get 1,000 and north of 1,000 on the cattle, and I would sure think.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394. And Larry, before we get off, everybody don't forget about the Dorper bucks that we're going to have next week. They will be here if anybody's looking for some good Dorper bucks to turn out on their ewes. Come see us, and there will be a handful of ewes. Follow them. We have some pictures on Facebook of them, some videos, and of course there will be papers available on the bucks if they want them at the buyer's expense.
All right.
They will be tested and ready to go.
At Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm on the line with Stephen. He's in the outside sales department at D&D. Stephen, when I look out there, I see lots of deer blinds and feeders. Talk to us about them.
Larry, now is the time to get a blind or feeder from us here. We carry All Seasons, Lamco, The Judge. We also carry Abscosa and T-Box deer blinds.
Tell everybody how to contact you at D&D.
You can reach us here at 830-379-7340, extension 260.
We are on the line with Brian Lintzman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how'd the sale go?
Sale was good, Larry. I ended up with 752 head of cattle. The number 1 class cattle, I would call them 5 to 7 better, but your plainer cattle and Packer cows and bulls just kind of status quo, just steady. 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.25 to $1.92. 3 to 4 weights, $1.25 to $1.86. 4 to 5 weights, $1.20 to $1.81. 5 to 6 weights, $1.19 to $1.76. 6 to 7 weights, $1.20 to $1.45. With 7 to 8 weight steers, $95 to $1.40. On the heifer mates, 2 to 3 weights, $1.13 to $1.75. 3 to 4 weights, $1.23 to $1.64. 4 to 5 weights, $1.24 to $1.65. 5 to 6 weights, $1.12 to $1.54. With 6 to 7 weights, $1.05 to $1.41. Utility commercial cows, 57 to 74. Top end of the bulls, $1.02 today. Had a few cow calf there, nothing really to speak of. 400 to 800 with some top 8 cows, bringing 575 to 875. Sheep and goat market, ended up with 560 head of them. Those good nannies up to $220, with good kids up to $305, and on those Dorper ewes, 120 to 140, and then the good lambs up to $280. So that's kind of how she wrapped up today.
Good. What do you anticipate for next week?
I keep saying, I think kind of running through these cattle, and our cow numbers have not changed, even though the sale is smaller. But everybody's shut the calves, and now we're just into culling cows pretty much.
Right.
That's where we're at.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week, Brian.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can give me a call on the cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
See you next week, Cousin Larry.
Every This Portion of Down the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipehoovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We are on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock. Jim, how'd the Tuesday sale go?
Ended up with 614. Calf market was a little better, and I believe they put $2 on Packer cow last Tuesday, so pretty decent all the way around.
Walk the pins with us, Jim.
Okay, 271 steers, 189 heifers, 131 cows, 20 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.60 to $1.92. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.50. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.55 to $1.90. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.56. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.80. Heifers were $1.25 to $1.53. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.25 to $1.70. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.45. 6 7 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.55. Heifers were $1.10 to $1.45. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.15 to $1.45. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.38. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1.05 to $1.20. And the heifers were $90 to $1.10.
What do they have on cows?
136 yesterday. Best Packer cow brought $70. Best bull brought $93.50. I had a few bred cows. They brought anywhere from $450 to $1,000. And and we kept a few little pairs together. They brought Longhorns brought 375, and a few of the other ones brought up to 950.
What do you know for next week?
Well, we got a chance of rain on Friday. We'll have to see how that goes, but I imagine we'll have somewhere between 450 and 550 next week.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim Wheeler.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Y'all sell them in Pleasanton on Tuesday. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439.
We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how'd we sell them?
I had a good sale today, Larry. Had a pretty good run of cows. Ended up with about 550 cows, I guess. About 50 or so bulls. The rest came from Yards. Ended up 1,100 head total. Cow and bull market there today was about steady. Could have been a tick softer. I guess 72 on the best cow today, and 95 or 6 on the best bull. Had quite a few of those stocker cows in a mix, and they sold all right. The better end of those cows brought pretty decent money, kind of 13 to 1,400, maybe up to 1,500 on some of the very top end of some of those plainer kind of cows. Down there 900 to 1,100 or so. We got along pretty good there. And then on the calf and yearling side of things, it was sure something better, especially on the better end of the cattle. Thought they were a little bit higher there today, $2, $3, $4 in spots, especially on the lighter end of the better cattle. Those kind of 350 to 550 pound calves. There seemed to be a little more activity on those. But anyway, thought we got along good. Had a good run today.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale next week in Pearsall.
Call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047. Look us up on the website. That's PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Maybe this portion of Dowland Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Klein Spear. Klein, let's talk about sheep and goat sale. How did it go?
Well, we had right at 500 head yesterday. Pretty steady across the board on everything there. A little better on some of those nannies and some of those kids yesterday, but overall, pretty good. Those heavy lambs were $1.20 to $1.65, and the light lambs $1.65 to $2.40, and those fat ewes were $65 to $1.25. Thin packer ewes $40 to $80, packer nannies $75 to $1.35, and those fat Spanish nannies $1 to $1.60. Stocker nannies yesterday $1.60 to $2.30, and those good cabritos were $2.50 to $3.70, and the lightweights were $2 up to $3.80. And billies yesterday were $1.60 to $1.95. So overall, a pretty good little market there yesterday.
Good. How is the cattle sale shaping up?
Got about 400 on the yard this evening. Got about 120 cows. Got about 50 or 60 middle-aged cows we're going to get palpated up this evening, and got a few more coming in the morning. So we'll have a few pretty decent cows there and some really nice sets of calves and yearlings coming. So we're probably around that 700 head range, something like that tomorrow.
It's Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein Spear, tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
I appreciate you. Thank you, Klein.
Thank you, Larry.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Chris Carter, Karnes County Livestock Exchange down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
Hey, you've got it, Larry. We do want all of you to know that we do thank you and appreciate your consignments. Last week, we ended up with 773 head of cattle, and the market was steady and softer in some categories.
Walk the pens with us.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 155 to 183. 3 and 4 is 151 to 174. 4 and 5 weights, 148 to 168. 6 and 7 is 138 to 152. And the 7-8 weights, 135 to 144. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 118 to 145. 3 and 4 is 139 to 159. 4 and 5 weights, 137 to 159. 5 and 6 is 131 to 147. 6 and 7 is 123 to 150. And the 7-8 weights, 120 to 144. We had 17 packer bulls last week. High yielding was 90 up to 95. Medium 82 to 86. 78 packer cows. High yielding was 68 up to 72. Medium 51 to 58. And the low end 15 to 24. We did not have a test last week on bred cows or pairs.
What do you got under the barn for this week?
Well, at the present time, we're tagging on 1,058 and looking for about 1,300 come sale time. In our count, we've got 147 Packer cows and bulls, 16 to be palpated, and the rest are yearlings. We were blessed with a good little rain to start the week off with about 0.8 of an inch, and hope to end the week this Friday with another good chance of showers.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
For any questions, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
Chris, we appreciate you, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, 1384. Corpus Corn, 875. Houston Wheat, 1060 3/4. Houston Beans, 1363 3/4. Texas Cotton, 76 bales at 78.82. Have a good day.